Berated, B-rated movies. Welcome to Berated, B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anthony.
And what is up, everybody? It's me. It's Brian.
On a delay.
Right? It's me.
Yeah.
It was kind of came in like when Andy Samberg, he's doing that Mark Wahlberg impersonation of Talk with Animals. He's like, hey, you know me.
What's up,
I'm
dog?
Mark Wahlberg. You know me. That's a good
What's
impression.
up, dog? What is it like to be a dog?
No, it's hilarious. He's like, yeah, you know it is. Pretty funny ass skit.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
So speaking of Saturday Night Live, real quick, I can't remember what. So my mom's in town, and I can't remember what we were doing, but it was somebody sticking up for somebody, and I was like, dude, have you seen that SNL episode where Jim from The Office, he's the jock, and they're making fun of his brother in school, and so Jim from The Office goes over, and he's like, hey. He's like, quit making fun of my brother. He's like, you think that it's funny that my brother has an inverted penis? And everybody's like, what? We didn't know that. He's like, yeah. He's like, and it's messed up, huh? That he has to take 17 surgeries. He's like, because our mom says it doesn't look right. And the brother's like, okay, I think you're helping out enough. He's like, no. They don't need to know about your inverted nipples. He's like, okay, everybody, enough. And Jim just keeps going off and off and off and off, making it so much worse than what those
just
bullies
listing
were doing
like every bad thing about him.
Dude, and like at the end, he gets up to leave, and he has like shit in his pants, and he's like, "Hey, bullies!" He's like, "You guys think that you guys made him do this?" He's like, "Joke's on you," because he said that shit in his pants all day. And everybody's like, good God. And trying to like
I think I saw that one.
Dude, it is hilarious. It's called Loser. It's called Loser on Saturday Night Live.
That's a good one.
Fucking hilarious. Anyways, what's been going on?
Oh, nothing much. I mean, we're doing this recording the day after Christmas. But yeah, like Christmas yesterday. I mean, I've been basically working through the holidays, but we opened presents at like 11 o'clock on Christmas Eve.
11 p.m.
So yeah, so that was my Christmas.
Damn,
it was like 11 to 1.
We have our really good friend Tony, and every year they celebrate Christmas, I think basically on Christmas Eve, Yeah. So for years we've been going to his house on Christmas Eve, and it's a big family. I think there's like 32 people this year or something. And the tradition is, we go there and we have this big gigantic dinner. We spend time with friends and family, and then his mom buys every person there a set of pajamas, and we all switch over and wear the pajamas for a little bit and then take pictures and everything like that. Like it's crazy. And the first year that we did it, I thought that he was saying come in pajamas. So I show up in a pair of pajamas. Everybody's all dressed all nice and shit. I'm just like, damn it. But yeah. I think that next year I got him to change, and we've been doing this, I think 7 years now. No, 8 years, 7 or 8 years we've been doing this. And so now this time around, they're like, how about next year we all just wear our favorite pair of pajamas instead of coming dressed
simplify.
Nicely and everything like that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think last year I brought your son with us. They had a whole placement set out for him and everything like that. Like, it's a big deal, man.
Yeah, that sounds like a big deal. That sounds like a lot of fun.
No, it's crazy. It's yeah. They have games and everything like that. You know, this year, what they did the whole blind. Like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but they did the whole where you blindfold the people and then you put the Christmas bows on the table and you give them a spatula and they try to have to flip it into the bowl or like pick it up and put it in. You can't scoop it. You know, I freaking
Yeah.
murdered that game, dude. And like,
Awesome.
I asked my mom, I was like, dude, I said, were they throwing them into my bowl? And she's like, no. She's like, you got all those. I think I got like, I can't remember, 19 or 23 ribbons and like, I don't remember how long, 30 seconds, a minute,
Wow.
blindfolded on just
That's
a
pretty
table. Dude, yeah. And then what else? They take a bunch of prizes and they wrap it in like 3 or 4 brand new things of saran wrap. Everybody just takes a piece of the saran wrap and starts unrolling it. You get like 15 seconds, and so you get all the prizes that come out during your 15 seconds. Yeah, I got $6. A bunch of lip balm.
Awesome. Sweet.
What? A bath bomb. A ring that lights up.
Was it the Ring of Fear?
No, it was funny because there's other adults there, obviously, and a couple of the other adults got other rings. I was like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Are these the Captain Planet rings?" So we started putting our fists up in the air, trying to get Captain Planet. We're trying to get
Earth, fire,
Don Cheadle
wind,
to come over.
water.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch that show all the time when I was a kid. I love that show.
It was cool, man.
It was a really good show, and
They were supposed to make a movie about it.
They should have. I don't know why they didn't.
Well, I think Don Cheadle made those shorts.
Oh yeah, for Funny or Die.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was for Funny or Die. Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
I
yeah.
literally just watched those
were
a couple weeks ago. Watched them a couple weeks ago at my brother's house. We're all partying, doing some, some recreational activities, and somebody brought up that, and I was like, dude, there is a live action hero movies of Captain Planet. There's like, no, there's not, and I was like, look at this, and I fucking had to show it to him. There's something about me where I won't argue unless I know, like, I'm 100% correct.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be like, I think they're, like, there was rumors too that they were supposed to be making a Thundercats movie. Like,
we'll see.
Wouldn't that be like legit, kinda? Unless they like make it, and then we're just be like, dude, you ruined my childhood cartoon. I can't name a single.
if you make
Thundercat,
if you make the Thundercats, then you have to do Mummies Alive.
I don't know what Mummies Alive
I don't know
is.
if you remember that cartoon. It was this. What is it like? This I don't know the best way to explain it, but basically, like it's a bunch of mummies, and like they're all part of a family, and they like in like the first episode they come out of sarcophagi or whatever.
Was Brandon Fraser in it?
No, it's not The Mummy.
Oh, Tom Cruise is in it then.
No, neither is Russell Crowe.
Oh, that was the other one.
Because Russell Crowe played in the new one, he played Dr. Frankenstein, I believe.
Isn't there one where that Persian guy that's always that dude who always plays a Persian dude or a like bad guy military guy?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name right now, but it's got like 7 syllables.
Probably. He was
and a lot of O's. Yeah,
but
no, he was legit.
Can you name?
I was going to ask you any Thundercats. Lino.
Oh yeah, fuck the Lino. He was the best one. Then was that
I
little
think he's like the
Copper
low
kid?
hanging fruit. That one's easy. Yeah,
Was Copper Kid? He was a Thundercat, right?
I think so.
Copper Kid.
I
He
don't
rode
remember
around
any
that
of their names.
dumb copper disc,
Yeah,
right?
supposed to be
Like,
like the
hey,
Silver Surfer.
right? He's like, the Silver Surfer rides on something silver. What's another metal that we can use? We can't use adamantium
Bronze.
ant. We can't use
He could be the
titanium,
bronze.
right? Titanium
The
Timothy,
bronze surfer.
right? What's an activity that you have to ride something on? You can't be the copper car driver. He's like, I'm really stuck on copper, man. Like, I'm for some reason, it's
I mean,
got an aching for it.
of all the
So I got it,
metals,
right?
it's like the
But
least
all right,
interesting and the most common.
he's really big into pennies.
Yeah,
He's like, what's the metal that you put in your mouth and it tastes really messed up? Right?
yeah.
Pennies are made out of copper,
Because
right? Or bronze?
they are, yeah. They're made out of copper,
Wow.
or
Everybody
at
gets
least
sick when they
partially.
put a penny in their mouth.
Yeah,
There's that.
because you're gonna get poisoning. Yeah. I know. I was gonna ask you. Okay, so we talked about um, Squid Games.
Yeah.
So I got to the episode where they do the marble throw,
Yeah.
and like you are a sign interpreter or have been at one point.
Fuck that girl.
Um,
That's all I got to say. She
okay,
is
see,
full
I
of
was going to
shit.
ask you
She's
about
a big
this.
liar. She is a
I was going to
horrible
ask you about
human.
that.
She's
So
a horrible human.
for those at home that may not have any idea what I was asking or what Brian is talking about, there's that interaction between the older guy and the girl who goes off on that speech about why she wants to win the money, and it's to be representation for deaf people. And he basically says, like, if I'm catching the gist of the conversation, like, you never let me know you were deaf and I'm deaf, and if you had just made the sign, he does like a hand sign,
Yeah.
like, I would have known. And he's like, so this is a dirty move.
Yeah. It's 100%. She was a horrible person. That's all I got to say. Like,
It's
I
just
have grown
like,
up, like, basically, my younger brother's deaf, and everybody does have a deaf accent that is deaf or even hard of hearing because you start losing your hearing or you don't have the hearing, so you can't understand what your voice is saying. So, for her to all of a sudden be like, oh, yeah, I'm deaf or I'm super hard of hearing, but she doesn't have an accent. And then on top of that, how are people talking to her behind her and she's able to turn around and talk to them? And then her signing was bullshit. And then for her to try to throw that card out of, oh yeah, I'm deaf, I want to do a representation. She's full of shit. All she was doing was trying to get um, people to feel sorry for her. Like, unfortunately, in the sign language community, there are a specific stereotype of people that become interpreters. Okay, and a lot of them do it to get attention to themselves. And so even when we were in college, there'd be these women that were in my class. They're like, you know what? Sometimes we'll just go to lunch. Excuse me. They're like, we'll go to lunch and we'll pretend to be deaf. And it is so upsetting how many people just stop and stare at us and won't quit looking at us while we're eating. I was like, you're an ASL 1. Like, you barely know the alphabet. Like, you shouldn't be going out in public and trying to pretend like you're deaf, But
yeah.
another rule, not even an unspoken rule, like kind of a rule, is if you see a deaf person and you see them talking, you should go up and introduce yourself if you know sign language. Because if not, and they see you staring at them, it's basically like you're eavesdropping on their conversation.
Okay.
And so for her
All
to
right.
go, how many days they've been there, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm deaf. And then she tries to do her shitty pigeon sign. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here.
So
Everybody's just trying to
she did
throw.
like
Yeah.
she was just trying to be like part of the uh what was the represented group?
what was it, like the Guardio gang or something like that?
Yeah. I forget. They had like the lamest alliance names in there. And it's like I've watched a bunch of reality shows and they all do alliances and they've had way better names for their alliances than they did on that show.
What'd you think about that gay dude stealing the food?
It's pretty fucking shady.
Yeah, what a piece of shit he was too.
I mean, there's a couple people that stole food, and like neither of them, it's like
There was just
did
that
I think it was
one
a great
guy.
idea.
There was just that one guy who went up and stole 2 tins of food and then hid one underneath his bed, went back and grabbed another tin, and then went up to those other people and was like, "Can I have your leftovers? Hey, you're going to eat that? Are you going to eat that?" And I was like, what a piece of shit human you are too.
Yeah. But that was a super cutthroat game. But I mean, I don't want to get too deep into Squid Game. I just wanted to ask you about that because
she was full of shit.
I knew how to feel, but like I didn't have enough context to know
She
watched
right. 3-minute videos on YouTube on how to sign hello, family, and I don't know, vagina. And that's only 3 sign language words she knew. Like, she wasn't.
Like, wouldn't you want to like connect with other deaf people and you guys like,
that's one of the biggest things that you do, dude. You'd be surprised.
And I'm saying like, in reality TV, they've kind of been holding back on having deaf people because it's so hard to incorporate them into the game and have like them have a fair shot. Yeah, so you would think
you'll start seeing it from here on out. There's every single person has some kind of sob story. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Like that's why I can't go on those shows because they'd be like, Brian, why do you want the money? I'd be like, are you seriously asking me why do I want $4.59 million? So I can
because I do, motherfucker.
$4.59 million. Why else should I be on the show?
$4.59 million gets you? Mm-hmm. It pays off your fucking house.
How much champagne? You know what champagne I would buy to dip my balls in? I'd be like, why would you do that? I don't know. I heard that it's good to dip your balls in champagne. That's what rich people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But okay.
Why do you want to win this?
So I wanted to, because I do. Like, is there any other reason you need?
There is no other reason to go on a TV show that offers you a gigantic pool of money as the winner. Why do you want to do this?
I can't.
Oh, I just wanted the title of it. Okay, you get the title, but the money goes to player number 2. Wait. Hold on.
No.
I want number 2 then.
I'll take the money.
Oh, wait. I thought you just wanted the title. No. I wanted the money.
Yeah, you want the money. Yeah.
Anyways.
But I was going to ask you. Okay, so our Spotify Wrapped came out, and there's 2 categories that I wanted to ask you about. So we have a most shared episode, and we have a most watched or listened to episode. So I'll start with the most shared. Like I'll give you 3 options for our most shared episode, and you guess which one is the right answer. Karate Ghost, Time's Up, or Natty Knox.
Oh fuck. And this is what?
The most shared episode.
Damn. I have my reasons of it. I think that Time's Up was the most shared. And then I'm probably going to completely then Karate Ghost.
Well, I only have number 1, so like I don't know like what number 2 or 3 was, but I know what number 1 was.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Time's Up because that had a lot of publicity out of all of those 3 movies. I think Time's Up had the most publicity, and it has our homeboy in it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Elsie Holt.
Elsie?
It was Natty Knox.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe I don't even need to be on this show anymore because I didn't get to see that movie. I wasn't even on that episode.
No, you're all good, dude.
Damn.
Okay, so most
to my face. That's awesome.
Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So most watched, Killer Kites, Pool Party Massacre, or Ouija Shark?
Oh shit! I mean, Pool Party Massacre was a pretty dope ass movie. I'm gonna go with that one.
Winner.
Yes.
Yeah,
Although
that was by and large our best episode in a while.
Pool Party
Pool Party
Massacre.
Massacre. Yeah, which I really do like. Speaking of that, I do enjoy that was one of our better performing episodes because it kind of like goes back to our original goal, which was independent horror that will
It
touch on
was
some
awesome.
like mainstream 80s and other stuff here and there, but the ultimate goal is to like highlight independent horror that may not get as much attention as other stuff.
Yeah. Um, I forgot what I was going to say, but that's awesome, man. I mean,
But like Killer
Ouija
Kites was
Shark,
really close.
Killer Klites. Wow. I'm only
Kites.
halfway into this drink.
No.
Um, it would have been funny if it would have been that boobies one, Killer Goats,
Oh yeah,
with all those booby references.
that's
Movies
right.
for boobies.
I'll kill her goats. Yeah.
That's such a good line, man. Movies for boobies.
Movies for boobies.
See?
So tonight we're watching The Night of the Virgin, a 2016 Spanish film. Is listed as horror comedy fantasy about a 20-year-old
Ew, it
virgin
does
who
say comedy.
Yeah, it does. It's a 20-year-old virgin who goes to a party and finds a mysterious older woman to teach him about the ways of love. But then bad stuff
I
happens.
guarantee this is going to be my friend. I guarantee. Yeah, I can almost guarantee that one of my friends is going to be no, because my friend was about 17 when he hooked up with that 70-something-year-old woman. It was really gross. Still have nightmares about it, man. And I wasn't even there. I was like down the, what do you call it? Down the totem pole of being told, hey, you know what we did last weekend? And everybody, still, why would you do this? It'd be hilarious. I know it's probably highly impossible, but if we're watching like, Unsolved Mysteries, it's like, hi, I was a 72-year-old woman. You were a 17-year-old man. You impregnated me in one night and then you left. We have to raise this kid,
I'm 90 now
Like,
and I'm looking for child support.
dude, you have to change both of our diapers. Like,
It's so
Yeah.
gross.
I hope you have a Costco membership, motherfucker. Because you also need to get bulk Vaseline.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, do they sell like giant tubs of Boudreaux's butt paste?
Jesus. I went to a bulk store recently, and you know what they don't? Well, first off, it's not for me. I don't really like it, and then we'll probably see if you like it. But we went looking for like the Parmesan cheese that you sprinkle on your spaghetti or something.
Yeah, like in the big container.
It's like a green thing,
Yeah,
right?
the craft
Green
one.
lid.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they don't sell Parmesan cheese in bulk. And I was like, good. Do you like that on your spaghetti or pasta or something
Yeah.
like that? Nah.
That's why when I saw that guy come out on America's Got Talent and sing that song about I always want more Parmesan, but I'm afraid to ask. Like, I
No,
was
you
like,
see, that's
this guy gets me.
Big old difference. If you go to Olive Garden and they are going to cut the Parmesan, cool. But that powder stuff, nah.
Okay.
My
Okay. Okay.
my kid loves that, dude. And yeah, he'll put so much on there. Like he's like the Tony Montana of fucking Parmesan cheese. I swear to God.
Just like a big fucking mound. And his face looks like he just like
Dude,
ate out the mound of cheese.
we went to a sushi restaurant the other week, and we got, you know what edamame is, right? Like little pea pods.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So like there's regular edamame, and there's like garlic edamame, and there's Parmesan cheese and garlic edamame or something like that. Parmesan and some shit. I don't know. So like I said, my son and my wife, they're like, oh, we like that. My mom, she's like, oh, we'll just get the regular ones or the garlic ones. It's like, all right, how you just made that joke about a big old mound like that over the bowl.
Yeah.
That's literally how they brought out the Parmesan edamame. The
Oh my God.
edamame was like level to the bowl, the top of the bowl, but it looked like a snow cone. It looked like a snow cone, like a big, huge, like it looked, no exaggeration. It looked like they took another bowl and filled it with Parmesan cheese and then flipped it upside down and put that bowl of Parmesan cheese on top of the bowl of edamame. Like no exaggeration. There's probably 1.5 to 2 inches deep of Parmesan cheese on top of the edamame.
Good God.
Dude,
That's
it
ridiculous.
was so weird. Like I want to be like, they're playing with us. Like there was more edamame on that than any Parmesan dish at Olive Garden. Like, and you know how small those bowls are, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways,
That's insane.
dude, it was even my wife. My wife was like, do you see how much fucking Parmesan's on these? You know, I was like, yeah, what the hell? I don't know. Like, goddamn. But, anyways, so there's no video on this episode, unfortunately,
No.
right?
No
I've been
video.
trying to grow my hair out to look like an afro. And I went to the party, and the very first thing I hear people saying, they're like, "What's up with this afro?" And I was like, you know, that's when you know, like it's family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a stranger would be like, "Oh, it looks good," but everybody's like, "Why are you doing that?"
Yeah. Like, why, man? What's up? Everything okay?
I FaceTime my dad, and the very first day he's like, "What'd you do to your hair?" I'm like, God damn, Dad, I love you too. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm trying to blow dry it and pick it at the same time, so it's like even more. And so, like my son, he's like, "What'd you do to your hair? It looks fluffier." And I'm like, "All right, that's one way to describe it, I guess."
Thank you for picking that verb.
Right.
Yeah.
Another thing, I should, I guess, apologize to people. So we're doing this, remotely today because we have
Yes, we are.
just some surprise guests at my house
Yeah.
we didn't know about. So I am drinking, good old grandpa's cough medicine. Whiskey? I'm drinking, Evan Williams. Like, I think this probably got to be, you know, if I need a rum, I'm going with Bacardi. If I need a whiskey, I think I'm going with Evan Williams, man.
It's a go-to.
You know?
It's solid.
Sorry to cut you off real quick. So
No,
it
you're
was my
good.
brother's birthday a couple days ago as well. So we had a party over at our house, and you know how they're coming out with like the new whiskey flavors, like, you know, there's Fireball is cinnamon, and there's peanut butter flavored whiskey, and then we have that mango habanero in my freezer, and like all that shit. These people came
Yeah.
over for my brother's birthday. There is cookie dough flavored whiskey. Jesus. And we were
Really?
just taking it. It wasn't bad, man. But it's one of
Okay.
those drinks. Like, I don't know if I'm just getting old, where I'm just like, every once in a while we can take shots. But I am a big sipper, a drinker. You know, I'm not like, let's take shots. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, don't get crazy with it.
but what are you partaking in?
Right now is Bullet Bourbon and Dr. Pepper Zero, but I'm going through all of the the bottles that have a little bit left and just killing them off.
Ooh, remember we used to do that?
Yeah.
The monthly recaps.
I mean, I had a bottle for in person, but we're going to have to use that for next week.
Yeah, we should. Everything should be back to normal next week, right? What's next
Yeah.
week?
Well, actually, next week, because we did an episode that didn't go with the Christmas theme, so it's going to be our first episode of January, and that's Tim Ritter's Killing Spree.
Ooh.
So whatever we do
one.
next week is going to be for the week after.
Word up. Word.
Yeah, so
whatever happened
you
to
guys
that
are in for
decanter
a
of
great
yours?
one.
Whatever
It's still
happened to
there.
that decanter that has
It's
8 different, the King's Cup of decanters that you had.
It's still there. I haven't touched it.
Like, that's why my chest hair hasn't grown, because it's still there.
Bing, 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 bing.
Right? It just
Yeah.
makes the bing, bing, bing sounds. Yeah.
All
But-
right, you want to get ready for this movie?
Yeah. I've got about 2 big gulps left. And then refill, and let's do this. This movie, man, pretty excited for it. When you know,
I'm ready for this one.
oh, there is a trailer. I haven't even seen the trailer. You
Yeah.
just told me what it's about, and I was like,
I think I watched
that's
like
the movie.
a little bit of it. Yeah, I watched
That's
a
the
little
movie
bit of the
that we
trailer.
need. Mm-hmm. And just looking at this picture, you question yourself, why is he a 20-year-old virgin? Just look at the
I
picture
feel
of
like I
him.
have the answer.
Oh. Who's that bad chef on Ratatouille?
Oh yeah, he looks exactly like him. He's got like chiclet teeth,
Mm-hmm.
and
All right,
he's got
that was it.
a bunch of luggage under his eyes.
Yeah, man.
All right, we'll be back with the beginning of The Night of the Virgin.
God damn.
All right, we're back with the beginning of The Night of the Virgin.
I thought that was going to be a fucking Darth Vader mask.
Yeah, it's the Cleopatra Entertainment. I think I've seen that in one other movie, or maybe I have when I was searching. So now we're at like a New Year's Eve party.
Maybe. But whatever New Year's Eve party it was, it's adults partying, but on the TV was a magician. It looked like that dude from The New Guy. It's like, Christineth. My wife's name is Christineth.
If you come in my house, you say my wife's name right.
How he ran. And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, that was like 3.5 miles.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I love Brett Gelman. Brett Gelman's the shit. So now we see
Good
a
God,
guy
those
in
teeth.
a tuxedo with big ass teeth and
That's for sure
like
a
droopy
relative
eyes.
of Freddie Mercury.
I was gonna say like Fester Gomez, but
I was going to say there's a horse DNA inside of his blood.
or
But-
whatever his name is, the father from the Addams Family.
I think. Aw. So this guy, it's obviously midnight, and he's running around trying to find somebody to kiss. But
Oh,
instead of
geez.
finding somebody to kiss, that was
Finds a drink.
straight coke. You see how dark that is?
That's Coke, yeah.
I've never once had a coke that dark.
They don't have like a zero proof they can mix in there and just like fake the funk a little bit.
Just dilute it with water. So I don't know about you.
Oh,
so
geez,
we're,
ooh.
we're at, like you mentioned, we're at like a party or a dance or something, and this dude's rocking a tuxedo, and like, damn, I
He's
know when
wearing like the '80s shirt with the ruffles
the ruffles,
that
the
you would
tuxedo.
wear in like the '80s and '70s.
But here's the thing:
Like, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm a normal looking dude, and I know when girls are out of my league. So this dude
Jesus,
just
so
went
this
up
girl just
to a
like a
very
hot girl.
attractive woman, and she just puked all over his feet.
Yeah. So
He's
now
he's
we're
still going to take her home.
watching like a video of people
Oh,
wishing Happy New Year.
he's just dressed as a magician. He's not really a magician.
Oh,
So what they were doing is,
Stop.
they had the champagne flutes and they had the grapes in them. That's because you're supposed to eat 12 round green grapes because it's green, which indicates money, and it's round, so it rolls in. And then
Oh yeah.
12, I'm
Okay.
guessing, for the months. So you're supposed to eat 12 green grapes before 1201, and then it brings you good luck with money for the new year.
So now the countdown's happening, and the dude in the tuxedo is making eye contact with this older chick who is
Clearly
she's
from
down.
like she's a Viking descendant. That
Yes,
woman looks
very,
like
she has
she's
a
gonna
very
beat him up. Like, have you ever seen
she's got a
the
powerful
TV show
nose.
Vikings? She
I
has a
have, yeah,
powerful
like the first
hairline.
season.
You know what I'm
We get our
saying?
title screen.
La Noche del Virgin.
It almost sounded like you said like when Borat says vagine.
No, that was 100% accurate Espanol.
We're gonna butcher some Spanish here.
Oh, yes, we are.
It's like these two fucking white guys. God damn it.
Oh, so now the Virgin,
Oh, they're
he see, that's kind of
at her
weird.
house.
She takes him back to her house, and she doesn't turn a light on. He's like, hello, I can't see anything. I don't
I
live
mean,
here. You know, it's like, just follow my voice. That's not
is
how
she
it
a
works.
vampire?
Even if she is a vampire, guess what? He's still going to walk and stub his toe, step on. Ugh, that's why she wanted her
There's
lights on.
cockroaches
Off.
everywhere.
He turned, and she instantly goes down to fillet
Oh
him.
wow.
Oh, just kidding.
And then she's gonna kiss his leg. Ew, she's gonna lick his
So
leg.
Jesus, this is disgusting
Ew.
already. So he hit his knee on like a coffee table, and she gets down on her knees like she's gonna please him, and she lifts his pant leg up and licks his hairy ass shin all the way from
That's
his middle of
so
his shin
gross.
to his knee. Like, dude, something that's gross with me, man, like licking my face. Nah, get the hell out of here with that. And he just
Yeah.
stepped on those cockroaches. Okay, then he's gonna pick the
Oh,
cockroach off with his finger. Then look at it. Yeah,
that's
it's a
covered in
cockroach,
puke.
bro. Those fingers are going to be in places that they shouldn't be in a matter of minutes. You don't want to put them on a cockroach.
He knows he shouldn't be touching it because he hides it behind his back.
What? They just
He's gonna
puts
put it in his pocket.
This is a cockroach I stepped on when I lost my virginity, son.
He
He's
needs some
going to take
protein.
it home and put it in
After
his food saver bag.
he needs some protein after this vigorous lovemaking.
He is. Why are you so sweaty? I was dancing. See? Red flags everywhere.
Jeez.
Red
Oh
flags
my god.
everywhere.
This place
Just
is
rotten
gross.
food, dirty dishes, and he just says it's nice and clean. You know what? I had a friend who would do whatever it took to get with a chick. There's this rather large girl that he was going after, and he put his hand on her side and like try to like push her along to like, you know, rub up against her to get it up through the hallway. And he goes, "Damn, girl, why are you so tone?" And she looks at him. She's like, "Shut the fuck up," you know, like, because she knew he was just lying. And we always teased him. Why are you gonna? Damn, girl, why are you so tone?
Why are you so toned? At least like make your lie like adjacent to the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be the helpful because people know when you're, trying to butter them up.
But how he's like, this is nice and clean. She hasn't cleaned that apartment since 1840.
Oh, geez. And she's got like a cassette player, and so she starts playing some music and doing like weird, coked out Pulp Fiction dancing.
But now the guy
And he's
behind her is doing the dancing where he does like puts the V up by his mouth and pretends he's eating somebody out, and then he like starts twisting his nipples and air boobing it.
he's doing
And
way too much nipple play.
he's doing way too much hip thrust.
It's,
He's just humping that air. He's gonna
so this
go
is
before he
Nashira
even
Rasha.
goes. Right?
I know he's gonna like. He's
Are
gonna
they
jizz
in
his
Russia?
pants.
Oh, and
Jizz
now
in his
he goes
pants.
in for the touch. And now he's being the
He's
big
on.
spoon.
No, this is. I think this is in Mexico. I believe.
Well, he
Okay,
clearly
so
doesn't know how to dance.
like I feel like this is excusable for like a first timer if like you have no frame of reference whatsoever, and you're just like, I need to get something
Nah,
before I get something better.
I have some horror stories of my friends lose their virginity before I did, and it kind of, helped me out along my way. Like I knew this one dude who lost his virginity in a church parking lot to a prostitute, and he ended up
Ew.
getting an STD. I'm like, well, you see, that's where your
Okay.
problem was. That's God striking down on you, saying, "What are you doing in my parking lot, bro?" Like, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
So now, yeah. So now she puts her legs, or she like props up her legs on his legs, and the phone's ringing, and
And
he's
he's
trying to
afraid
explain
because
why he was at the party. Sorry, what were you saying?
is he afraid because the phone's ringing?
I guess like it's got to be like hella distracting. Like you're trying to talk and the phone's ringing and she's not answering it, and you're wondering why she's not answering the phone.
But then you see what she's doing, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, you know what
Okay,
you're
yeah,
doing."
no,
Is
I
her
get it.
name Medea?
Medea,
No, I think. Oh, so now the phone calls
Blur.
again. Dang! And she just rips
She
the
pulls
phone cord out of the socket. Damn! And then
and throws it
throws
out
it
the window.
out of the window. You know how much phones
If
are
those
these
drunk
days?
people, I know, yeah. Like if those drunk people had been like 5 seconds slower, they would have got hit in the head with the plastic phone.
We should buy landlines, man. I mean, you can just call
It
each
would have,
other on the landline. Be like, "What
yeah.
are you doing, man?" And then you'd be like, "Did you forget that I hate you?" Be like, "When I'm at your
So
house and I'm watching TV and I want to listen to the radio."
it's like I feel like this place is haunted.
Ew! Somebody cut back to
The cockroaches.
the cockroaches eating. Like I love sunflower seeds, but I always spit them into like a old water bottle. This woman just spits her sunflower seeds on the ground. That's pretty gross.
Yeah.
Again with the red
So
flags.
like at that, and it feels like he's the only one talking. So like she's basically just staying silent so he'll continue to like fill the space, and he keeps saying too much.
I think she asks some questions.
She is, but she's like, "Oh wow, has he ever been with a whore?"
Have you ever been with a whore? I mean, I'd hope. Well,
Okay, that's a fair
for
question.
him,
I
no. I
mean,
mean, for
yeah.
him, if you ask somebody, if I was like, "Hey, Anthony, you ever had a prostitute?" And you're just like, "No," I'd be like, "All right, I believe you." But him, "Hey, you ever been with a prostitute?" No, come on, man. It's just us. Tell me the truth.
It's just you and me. Be honest with me.
You could also play and be like, "You know what I think is super cool? If you've been with prostitutes." "Oh yeah, I was. I knew you did. I knew you did. You slice son of a bitch."
And there's a rotted rose and a
That's a Filipino squat. It's
okay.
a
I was about to, I have no idea what that is. I was going to
no.
describe it.
It's a statue of a naked woman, but I say it's a Filipino squat because they will always squat down like that. But they
And
don't
they're
show their
covering
boobies
their
like
mouth
that.
and eyes.
Looks like a Aborigine woman.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Oh, it is
So
2016.
he's looking at his WhatsApp.
Ew. So then all of his homies saw him leave with that old grandma. And
Call him
everybody's just
Granny
making
Fucker.
fun of him. They're like, he left the grandma. Like, no, he's probably just in the bathroom jerking off. Oh, tell her to remove her dentures before she gets the job done.
Oh my god, that's so gross.
That's messed up, man, that all your friends are just
That
making
is.
fun of you.
Those don't sound like friends.
As many times as we have tried to
Oh,
hurt our
that's
friends' deep feelings, that's what real friends do.
yeah. So Naoshi, some type of god, is the statue.
And then
Oh,
Sinoshi is a supreme god. I don't know who that is.
most beautiful woman who ever had existed.
My mother didn't survive the childbirth. Oh, the mother. So now the creepy grandma. Can we talk about what she's wearing? Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Why
she's
does
wearing
everybody
like
look
an
at their dress like the
emerald.
50s?
I know, like an emerald sequin dress, like she's about to go down the yellow brick road.
It looks like, it looks like they're getting ready to do like that really fast dance where like they like put their left and their right foot in their hand and they shake it. Like, that weird dance. I don't know
Doing
what
the
the fuck
hokey
it is.
pokey.
It looks like the
The
hokey
hokey
pokey,
pokey.
but they just can't stop twisting their knees in and out. Dude, that woman looks like she would just beat the crap out of anybody.
Well, okay, so speaking of the hokey pokey, the inventor of the hokey pokey died this week. They had
Damn,
trouble putting his
really?
coffin in the ground. Yeah,
Oh.
they had trouble putting his coffin in the ground. They put his left foot in. They put his left foot out. They put his left foot in, and they shook it all about.
Damn. See, and this poor guy,
There's your
he's
dad
just
joke.
sitting there.
All right.
He's sitting there waiting to start this foreplay, and she's like, "Sit down at this table." You know what? I'd say, "Can I sit?" Ugh, and look how dirty that table is.
I know
There's all this
it's
used
filthy.
tinfoil on it, and there's all this wood chips. Is that wood chips? What is that?
Are those sunflower seeds?
She's
She's
just
chugging
chiseling,
from the bottle.
or those potato chips? Who knows? Are they peanut shells? And what kind of bottle is that?
I
And so
don't
now
know,
he's
but
like, "Oh, I guess I'll drink this
drink some
magic
mystery
liquid in this pitch black bottle."
Drink my
Oh, and then
my bottle of roofies.
exactly. And then he's not going to be able to handle it. And
It's
yep,
Roofinade.
he did. He did. And now she's
Barely.
just drinking it. Yeah, he sucks, dude. How embarrassing. So she just took another fat swig and she's like, "All right, your turn." He's like, "No, wait a second." He's asking, how much alcohol is that? And she's like, "What does it matter?" He's like, "Is it legal? You're about to get your wiener played with. Everything is legal."
It's Anthony's mixture of different
Right.
whiskeys.
Like, I got this from
Keep
this
fucking
dude
drinking.
who he had a decanter in his house.
Keep drinking. Shut the fuck up.
Right. Take it. And now he's just asking, yeah, dude. It's just what if the joke's on him and his friends paid this old woman to give him attention? He's actually just drinking water. Like, you ever been to a party and somebody just pretends to be drunk? I've been to two. You know what?
Yeah.
We went to that taco festival a couple months ago, and there was this girl, and those drinks were like $10.50 a drink, and she was just pouring it out on the ground and then putting water in it. And I was like, dude, you're spending so much money just to try to look cool. Like, drinking alcohol isn't the coolest thing that you can do, you know?
Yeah. You don't have to drink.
Oh. So now she said something, and he's like, "Would you prefer if I leave?" And she's like, "Dude, it's like the 2:00 when the bar's closing and everybody's just trying to scramble to get their partners so they can get their dicks wet."
Yeah. Oh, so he wants to use the bathroom, so he's probably going to go text his friends like, "I think I fucked up, man.
No.
How do I get out of here?"
He's like, it happened. Like, that's not what sex is. Damn, he is. I'm about to
on his
get
WhatsApp
laid.
again.
He's just trying to talk to him. I'm going to come and cheer for you. Nope. See,
Ew.
I wasn't
Your friends are weird.
right.
I don't come in unison with other people. That doesn't feel.
Look at
That's
that
the nastiest,
bathroom.
grossest bathroom.
Did she cook spaghetti and dirt and throw it into the shower and on the walls?
See, this is where
God.
you test your spaghetti. To make sure your spaghetti,
God.
is good, you throw it against the wall, right?
Oh God. And that's
Yeah,
just
that's
menstrual
blood.
blood.
Is he
Why
gonna
would there be a cup of blood in the bath, in the shower? And
and a Q-tip
Jesus. Use toothpicks, and then
with
he's
tetanus
sticking
on
the
it?
toothpick in the blood to sniff it. And then he tastes it. This guy sucks, dude.
Yeah. God. Life
He's like,
choices.
that wasn't
So
cherry sauce.
So is he trying to leave?
Yeah, but then he sees that old woman booty, and he's like, okay, my wiener's got me pointed in the north direction. If you catch my drift. Boing, oing, oing,
So
oing, oing.
she's doing her seduction dance.
But you see,
Oh, she took her panties off.
doesn't matter. She's still wearing that long ass dress. Someone just came up, and it wasn't my wiener, and I have to split.
She says, "Happy New Year."
And she's like, you don't like me? And he's like, no, I just ate your period blood that was in the shower. And why is there all that hair everywhere?
That's the filthiest place.
That is
so
that's
gross.
so much dirtier than like even the Feed Me house. The Feed Me
Yes.
house.
Because at least the
Ew.
Feed Me house had like a general consistency to it.
And it had a barbecue
Like,
grill
you can-
inside the house. How do you have a house that has a grill inside of it, but this house has more smoke on the walls? Like,
I
that's
know.
impossible. We
They
literally
found a
had
way to
big
outgross the Feed Me house.
right? They're like, oh, we can do that.
It's like, hold my fucking
Mhm.
beer, bitch.
And he's like, I tasted the blood. And she's like, what blood? She's like, the blood in the shower. Oh, Jesus, I was just joking. God damn it, I was right.
Oh, it is her menstrual blood.
Jesus.
So she
God
collects
damn it.
menstrual blood.
It's good for her hair. Some people say semen is good for your hair. But she's like, no, the real trick is your monthly friend. Ugh, just goes right in her hair.
So Aunt Flo.
She's like, do you see all that hair? That was my vagina hair. That was by that cup of blood.
So now she's all turned on and she's going to walk him to the bedroom and start taking her dress off.
Well, she's 70 years old, so she probably isn't still having that friendly monthly reminder.
So they want evidence?
They want a picture of his dick. I've never once asked my friends a picture of their wieners, but guess what I'm going to start doing? New Year's resolution. I'm going to hit up my friends and say, like, hey, what have you been up to? I'm like, hey, how's that dick? And they're going to be like, what did you say?
I want
Set reminders. Don't forget to manscape this month. I'll see you guys at the library.
Looking a little 70s-ish.
So, what iPhone is that?
It's got to be like an iPhone like 5, maybe? It's a little round.
Man, hell no.
I think they started to square off around 6 or 7.
So she started undressing and goes into the bedroom and then kind of closes the door and he's like, hi, can I come in? I mean, if she gives you that seductive look and then goes into the bedroom, yeah, she's ready for you to get in it.
Man,
in
you're
the
free
bedroom
to fly.
And in her other bedroom. That's in her pants.
Get in there, man. If you're going to, bypass all the dirt, just get it.
Right? God, that's so gross, man. I had a friend that did that. They went to this trailer. First red flag. They saw a trailer that had a hole in it. Second red flag.
Have you seen a clean trailer before?
I don't even think they build them clean. I think that Oh, so she's taking his pants off and she's just vigorously going after that wiener with her left hand, and he just finished, I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
Nobody's ever
he
touched
probably
his
has
wiener
never been
before.
touched by like another human being. Yeah.
And she has that old
So
wrinkly skin like she's been washing dishes for like 8 hours straight. What are you doing? Hey, continue. Oh, he didn't. He has some stamina, huh? Good for him. Good for him, little guy.
oh, they're on the
Did she
bed. Wow.
die jerking him off? Oh, and his little
What?
pussy ass muscles can't even get that old woman off of you.
Well, he does seem like a pretty tiny guy.
Damn.
So now there's this.
It's
We get a shot of the giant grandfather
2:27.
clock. Yeah.
So now it's 3:20, 3:19. So almost an hour. And they're still in that same position. What a bitch.
No,
He
he's trying to push
finally.
her. Is she dead?
Yeah, man.
Jeez.
She
Okay, I wasn't ready for that.
She wasn't jerking him off. She was having a heart attack, and her left arm was jerking, and it just so happened. Poor bastard. He still
And he's
has a
still got a
boner.
hard on. So he got like half worked.
He's like, well,
Damn.
now I gotta finish, I guess. Oh, so he got this mind like, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I need to call my doctor. Because if my boner lasts longer than 45 minutes, call your doctor, right?
Or if your boner lives 4 hours.
And he's like,
5 more ladies.
And he congratulates him. So he's going to go into the living room and he's proceeding to take his pants down. And it looks like he's going to have
Finish
a hand
the
party.
job. Yeah.
Ew.
We're gonna
And he
with
picked up
her underwear.
and he's wiped her underwear on his eye and he's gagging because
Ew.
it smells. Smells like mothballs.
Like old lady vagina.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I like how that bottle of weird liquor is the shape of a wiener. And it's perfectly placed right there. Like that has to be on purpose. And now he's looking at the
Maybe
statue.
she like for like inspiration. Is going to go over to the statue
and then
turn
it sideways.
Oh, he likes the butt. Okay.
Well, I mean, he still didn't lose his virginity tonight. But
And so now he's looking at her other books. Are these photo albums? Man. Yeah, these are photo albums.
He looked at the camera and winked.
Yeah, he did. That was super weird.
Dude, and he is just
he's gonna
aggressive with his wiener.
Then
there's a picture of a baby? What the fuck?
Yeah, like it was like hot chicks and then a baby.
For him. He said yuck. And now he's just going to ejaculate all over this building and all the cockroaches are going to get pregnant.
God, do we have to look at his like masturbation face? This is gross.
He's smelling something. Oh, wait. He just cleaned his pants off? Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, he did. Oh, she came out. Wow.
So the woman didn't die.
No, she's not dead. And so she notices that he picked up her book of photos.
So she passed out on him for an hour. Uh-oh. And now she's asking him, like, what are you doing? How can you have my book down you? How come my panties are in your hand? How come the statue's turned? I'd say, how come you led me into the bedroom and then you just fell asleep on me when you were touching my wiener?
Yeah, really. You brought a rando into your house and fell asleep.
Right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Did he kill a cockroach and she's on the stash of whatever, sunflower seeds?
Yeah.
Damn, and this is where Phantasm 3 comes into play.
I know, yeah.
And she's like, I'm sorry, I know it's been a weird night. Yeah, it is really weird. How is there a phone? Oh, it's his phone.
Oh, his phone, yeah. I was about to say,
there's not another. This kid out. Neither one of them, well, he just finished, but neither one of them were, satisfied, I guess.
So he grabs the panties out of his pocket and throws them in like a random room.
Why would you take those panties anyways if they made you gag? He's like,
Yeah,
"Ugh,
really.
this is super fishy."
Let me put this back in my pocket.
Right? You know what? Can never be too safe. And is there an elevator with a computer in it?
I know, this is
Oh,
the weirdest building, right?
he's like, I'm
Like,
leaving this place right now.
like it's super fucking run down, but it's got like a nice elevator.
Uh-oh. So the woman's scared of something that's outside, so she's coming back into her apartment and closing the door.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a hand on a glass
Like
window.
a creepy ass hand. Yeah.
You told me to. It's like, shh, please. She's telling him to keep quiet. And he's like, you know what? Both of us could have been asleep right now if you would have
Yeah.
finished having a manual labor down there.
So now somebody's
Uh-oh.
trying to get in. Is that her husband?
I hope so.
In their filthy
Oh.
apartment. It's
His
her
name is
boyfriend's
Spider. It literally is going to be a spider. I guarantee it.
Is
It's
he
going to
like
be
from
a
a cartel
spider
or
with
something?
8 legs. It's a tarantula, or it's a daddy long leg.
That would make this movie better. So much better.
So what the hell? They started barricading the front door?
So we're not going to get to see who's outside the door. Okay.
And that's another thing, too, how I always talk to my girlfriend. I call all my girlfriends fucking whores and open the door or I'm going to rip your face off.
Yeah. Because that's going to make me want to open the door, right?
Yeah. And there's no way that at 3:20 in the morning your girlfriend's asleep.
I mean, was that ever in like an Usher song or like an R. Kelly song? Like, listen, you fucking whore. Open the door, I'll rip your face off.
On the dot, I'm gonna murder you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it doesn't sound
And then I'm gonna pee
nice.
on you. See?
Yeah, like it doesn't sound nice. Like that's
if I
not
was
inviting.
outside of that door, I'd be like, I hear you stacking the table and the chair and then the other chair and the other table and another chair and another chair. Like, I'd say, why are you Tetrising up my furniture?
Yeah, really.
You know? There's no reason to do this. See, and this poor bastard, he's just trying to fucking lose his virginity. And again, so many red flags. What if you tell him the truth? What, that I fucked some dude 2 hours after breaking up with him? Well, technically you didn't have sex with this guy. You were touching his little balls and then you fell asleep on him.
Well, I mean, if it's like Ross and Rachel, I mean, he can't get too mad. They were on a break.
See, I had one of my friends that said that. They're like, he had such a bitch of a girlfriend. It turned out to be his baby's mom. Such a bitch, dude. She would literally break up with him Friday morning so they could go sleep around with whoever she wanted to. Then they'd get back together like Monday morning.
That's not healthy.
And you're just like, dude, you're better than her. Leave her ass.
Fucking seriously. Yeah, that's not healthy. That's not good for your mental.
Well, it's also not good for your wiener because you're sticking it in somebody that,
well, yeah. Who now has the mystery disease.
Uh-oh. So now the dude is
he's
trying to
spill the beans.
Talk to Spider, saying, Spider, trust me, we didn't have sex. Nothing happened. She gave me this weird drink, and so now they're trying to talk to Spider through the door. And he's like, are you a virgin?
It's like wow, this guy's a good judge of character. Like he just picked up on it right away. You're going to be overwhelmingly honest with somebody you've never met and you're only talking to through a door.
Right. And he's like, are you a virgin? He's like, no way. I've had sex with 3 girls and 5 whores. And so the Spider's like, what whores? Like he knows all of them. He's like, were you with Carla down the road? No. It was Karen up the block? No. It was Rachel from down the street. Like, what? You don't know? Do you know all of them? Oh.
Yeah, seriously.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. So they're going to get on the bed. Oh, she's going to have revenge sex with him.
Oh, and she's like,
So
I want to talk to
Spider
him
can
with a big
hear.
dick. And he's like, no, it's just a normal size wiener. So now she's trying to
Like, be loud and, like, make it sound like amazing sex.
see. And now I have the weirdest boner because am I afraid or is there an old grandma riding on him? You see?
This is so uncomfortable.
It's so weird. It's like it's the same plane scenario. If someone's like, this is your pilot speaking, we're going to crash. Do you hurry and try to get down? And you know that virgin,
I mean,
you know he's ready to go right now.
do you want today's answer?
Here it goes. And she's saying, like, this virgin fucks better than you. And
Jeez, like she's just trying to talk shit. That's fucked up.
she's like, Spider, here it comes.
Damn,
making the chandelier shake.
Jeez, like
She's
how
yelling at,
cheap.
I'm fucking you. You're fucking me. They just keep repeating it.
That would make me, if I'm like outside the
I'll break your ass. There's some
like if I'm outside the door, like I'm going to be like, okay, nobody, says what they're doing while they're fucking somebody.
Nah, I'm gonna insist that my wife talk like this next time we, get down. We're like, will you tell me play by play what we're doing? And she's gonna be like, get out of the bedroom. You can sleep on the couch. She's like, you are a nerd. Get out of here.
You've lost your mind.
Yep. Now you get to go phantasm yourself.
Listen, Reggie, go sleep on the couch or I'm going to handcuff you.
It's so like, see, and that's another thing too. Like, if I ever was like, wake up, I would come to your house. They're just like, oh, your wiener is inside of my vagina hole. Oh, it feels so great. I'd be like, I know you're lying. I know nobody talks like that. And now they're just yelling cock, 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 cock. Nope. I know you're not having sex. Nobody says that.
This is really weird.
Wait a second.
No, is this happening above them? Yeah, that's happening above them.
That's hilarious. This makes this makes me want to buy an apartment. And just really, do random shit like that around apartment buildings and be like, would you shut up? So
dilapidated apartment like is just like with weak walls, like somebody's having sex and yelling cock, 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 cock.
So when my wife and I lived in Long Beach, there was an apartment complex behind ours, and there was a screamer that lived there. And it didn't matter what time of the day, what time of the night, this woman was either getting the best loving she's ever had in life every single time, or was the best actress in the world of getting fucked every single time. She was just a screamer nonstop.
Yeah.
And so for the first couple of
sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
I'll interject later.
So the first couple of months that we lived there, my neighbors thought that I was just giving it to my wife and that she was a screamer. And I was like, oh, no, man. Like, I'm not that good, dude. Like, trust me. Everybody's like, I thought that was just your wife, your girl. I was like, no, what the hell? Like, it's so, it's so rude and inconsiderate. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were out drinking one night, and then there's like, that's not you guys? And I was like, no, that's not us. Like, what the hell? Like, yeah. So,
okay, so he looks through the he looks through the peephole and he sees Spider. It's a person. And then he jumps back. Like, you didn't think a person who was just yelling, I'm going to fucking murder you, is not going to still be on the other side of the peephole?
But now he is asking, he's like, have you jizzed yet? Well, get uncomfortable because I don't have any fucking plans. Guess what? Climb out the window and leave. He's like, I don't have work. I don't have family. I don't have anything to do. I'm going to get high today. And he's still saying, I haven't had sex with anybody. This guy's going to die a virgin. Well, I'm sorry for you. Your mommy is not coming. But he's going to fuck his mom. That's the best thing to get back at somebody. You're like, I'm going to fuck your mom. And then I'm going to fuck your mom's mom. And they think for a second, like, my mom's mom. That's my grandma. What? You're going to fuck my grandma? And then they get so pissed because now you just dissed the grandma as well. You know what's funny? And so now
I would have
to the bedroom.
You know, I would have.
What?
Sorry, go ahead. I was about to say I'd have to get mad and be like, how dare you dig up my grandma?
Right?
Don't do that.
Like it's on The Office where he's like, where Pam's like, how would you like it if Scott had sex with your mom? And he's like, my mom's in a wheelchair. And she's like, he could still do it. And Oscar's like, really? Like he's going to bang my wheelchaired mom? Like that's fucked up.
Yeah, really.
So the old granny woman is literally just trying to go to bed. She's just trying to go to bed.
So he's going to call the cops. Like, don't you think that if she thought calling the cops would be helpful, she would have done it when he started making threats?
So here's something funny. Do you have a funny story of like a sex story or like a losing your virginity story?
I don't. No. I mean, my sex life is pretty boring.
I have a pretty funny story. So I told you my younger brother's deaf, you know. So I was getting down with a girlfriend, and I hear him open up the door to come down to the basement where my bedroom was, and he's like, "Bye, okay." And I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And so I'm hooking up with this girl. Wait a second, we're stopping.
She's swallowing his cell phone with her vagina lips,
with her flower.
She swallowed his cell phone.
No amount of rice is going to get the moisture out of that phone.
No, the phone is fucked. It's done.
Yeah, I saw.
It's like if somebody jumped on the hood of a Jackson Barrett car.
Jeez, and now she's grabbing a pair of scissors and she's trying to stab him with them. Get out of my house!
Like yarn scissors, and like so throws them at the wall.
And he threw her, and somehow it hurt her nose. Oh, and this nerd falls down.
Maybe he found her weakness, her fucking big ass nose.
Dude.
Just like Mike Tyson her in the nose a couple times. Baba.
Right? So now she's beating him up, and you know that he's going to have another weird erection. He's going to find out, you know what? I like being BDSM'd.
This is a classic case of don't fuck weird random chicks. You broke it, you bought it. Don't be a stupid.
I can't wait.
Don't be dummy.
I start hearing Jerry. I
know, seriously.
It's gonna come up
not
time now.
Oh wait, that's Morty. Sorry.
Wait a second. Damn. And so now she's running at him wearing panties and a bra and again a bathrobe.
She put panties on
a separate room, and he has stepped on another thing that made a squishy sound.
The nasty panties that he threw in the bathroom.
He got stabbed in his butt.
I know. Like maybe his adrenaline.
It's in his thigh.
It's in his butt.
Either way,
I think. Or it's like it's on the mid range, but like
what the fuck? He just fell into a tile and he broke the tile.
How
not even the tile is good in this, but
oh geez, and now weird.
Jesus,
the menstrual blood.
God damn it! So
what was that movie we did?
And the menstrual blood. What is that? Pimp cup? What are pimp cups called?
Yeah, that's a pimp cup.
What are they called?
Like a goblet? A goblet?
Yeah, the pimp goblet menstrual cycle blood just showered all over him. God, that is disgusting.
No,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So, what was that movie we did where like the family was trapped in the bathroom? We need to do something
Yeah, that's what he literally is going to die from a pair of
in
scissors
the
to his
fuck
butt cheeks.
in the bathroom.
He's
Like
not
I
going
feel
to
like
die from
we're
that.
in
He's going to die from period blood being poured over his head.
yeah,
It's like acid.
which I don't know if you remember. There was CKY the fucking Bam Margera shit like way
Yeah.
back.
Ew.
Like there was
So,
there was the one where Rake Yon said like the two things that he hated
mustard
to
and period
mustard
blood.
and period blood. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right there with him. I agree. And so now the dude's laying in the bathtub or on the bathroom floor, and he grabs a cloth to try to wipe off the blood, and it's her panties. And he's so disgusted because the panties are so gross.
So you got to
God,
put
this
some
has got to
fishy
be such
panties on your
torture.
face
He's
to like
just
wipe
trying to lose
blood.
his virginity. God damn.
Go to church. I don't
If you're
want to say
scared,
that.
go to
I don't want to say
church.
that. But I'm just saying, like, if you're really worried about all this funky shit, go to church. Meet a good girl.
Yeah, if you're scared,
So you don't run
every
into the
church
psycho
girl I've
chick
ever been with, it's
that
just a
collects her
front.
period blood and has
Jesus.
a friend of El Chapo.
Good God.
She's
Tell me what is my
standing out
son?
there like she's
Possessed.
she's possessed. Yeah, like it's fucking crazy.
And so now the dude is talking to the guy outside of the house. He's like, she's just staying there. And he's like, well, do something. What the
Like, do
fuck what
what?
do you
I
want
don't
me
want
to
to wake
do?
her up.
He's going to throw his
She's
shoe like
sleeping.
Austin Powers guy.
He's gonna
Yep. Hit her
honestly
right
who
in the
throws
head.
a shoe.
Hit her right in the head and nothing happened. And she
Good job,
opens her
random
mouth.
task.
Any second now, cockroach is going to come out of there.
I'm really glad we
And
didn't
the
spend like 80 minutes in the bathroom.
good God, she's possessed by something.
A demon.
He's
La
like, this
Diabla.
chick's doing really weird things. So the guy outside is like, what's she doing? What the hell? So she has opened her mouth a little bit and opened her eyes, and her eyes are pitch black. After she got
Yeah.
hit in the head with that shoe. And then she closed her eyes and closed her mouth again, but she's still just sitting there. And so now the tuxedo dude, the virgin, that's what we're calling it. The virgin is
Yeah.
talking to Spider.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, what are you guys going to do? They're going to become best friends.
Well, because
Uh-oh.
apparently it's like them against her because he's locked himself in with the demon.
Uh-oh. Oh, so now Granny just woke up and her eyes are back to normal. And she asked him what happened. And he's like, well, nothing. You went, And she's like, why is my
Oh,
face feel
crazy,
fucked
yeah.
up? Well,
Because I punched you in the nose.
I don't think he punched her. I think he threw her.
Okay.
But again,
yeah,
he does
okay.
have spaghetti ass arms, and he couldn't even lift her off of him after an hour. Like, bitch.
Yeah.
See, kids, don't skip push ups every day. Every day, you just need to do push ups. All right? What the hell? God damn
Don't
it,
skip
her
arm
house
day.
is disgusting. See, I don't think I'd be able to get an erection if I went into somebody's house and it looked like this.
Yeah. It'd be like,
You know?
I'm sorry, but no.
Mm-hmm.
This just isn't gonna happen.
Oh. What? She's asked a question about did he come something?
Did you
Uh-oh. And so now she's mad that he didn't ejaculate. She's like, what, your little dick doesn't work? I'd say, hey, remember a couple minutes ago you said it was big?
So why does she
And
want him to?
why is she itching like she's Tyrone Biggins? She needs that
Is this
wiener.
like a weird like fucking possession movie, maybe?
She needs that virgin man girt.
Yeah, like
But
virgin
didn't he
sperm
already-
or like
well,
virgin
no.
blood.
She needs to get him some Gatorade. He's dehydrated. Remember, he had that hand party earlier this evening when he was looking at
Yeah,
her
he
photo
did. Yeah.
album.
That
See?
probably wasn't the first one because he's a 20-year-old virgin or whatever.
Oh, she just kissed him, and then there he goes again. That's the 5th load that he's had tonight. Give him some goddamn electrolytes. She's
It's
just
like a Lonely
itching.
Island song.
Lock eyes from across the room.
Across the
You
room.
see? For so many years, that was when my wife would call me. So now we're just doing a pan around the office. Okay, so the sun is clearly up now, right?
Yeah. So,
So he
he's
opens up
out
a
the
window.
window.
Oh, and there is a
Oh, it's
guy.
still nighttime. Gay guy.
There's a guy getting
Very clearly.
pounded.
Yeah, out the window.
And you would think that just by that guy's looks that he probably wouldn't be the bottom. And then here comes, yep, and there's a guy
Is
right
he
behind
flicking
him.
his cigarette at our virgin guy here?
But you like how they're fighting with the guy, but he's still thrusting. Ew!
Did he throw a fucking
A
filled
used
condom on his face? Ew.
Damn it. And look, he just keeps going to town on that dude's asshole.
Man, if you live through this night, you've
That
had
is
period blood on your face,
fucking
a
hilarious.
used gay sex condom on your face.
And he still just is nonchalantly like, oh, yep, here it is again. Oh, and now he's afraid of it. And this
How
is
much
what I'm saying. This is
therapy? Shit.
the traumatized that turns you gay. This is the third type.
Okay, this movie's really good. This is good.
This is an amazing movie. But I tried so hard to lose my virginity tonight. And now look at this. Look at this woman.
God.
She's itching so much all over her face.
Is she a crack fiend?
Dude, she's fiending for that dick. So you go to lose your virginity. She goes to jerk you off and falls asleep on you for an hour. And then you wake up, and then she stabs you in the butt. And then her boyfriend comes to murder you. And then you get a used condom put on your face. Also, I'd be like, you know what? I'm never going to try to pick up on women again. I'm going to stay home or do something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
so
going to be the
now
number
she's
one
still
player
trying
at
to convince
Madden.
him.
Fuck that shit.
She's saying, when I first saw you, you were perfect. What is she doing? He has a really fucked up rib cage. Oh, she's putting her old decrepit hand down his pants.
Nope. Yeah. Finally, we get the appropriate response.
She was trying to grab his wiener. Yeah, right, man. Anybody who tries to grab my wiener, I'm just like, yeah, what are you doing? Uh-oh.
Okay. He finally said, can you stop scratching your fucking neck? Seriously. Like, it's creepy.
I don't give a fuck about your mom.
If we don't copulate, mother will be angry.
He's saying, stop destroying your face. I think who was those two goddesses? Ishmael and Shishmael?
Yeah. All right. Is one of those a lady and that's mother?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Like, that makes more sense.
He called her a retard because she's going to open up the door to let Spider into the house.
And I'm not going to say that's like a nice word to say to people, but
yeah, she basically said, Spider, this dude doesn't like women, except in the most derogatory word that you could use.
Use the F word.
The other F word has 2 syllables.
Yeah.
So he threw a rug over her head and he's dragging her into. Is it the bathroom? Where
this is just like
he threw her to the bathroom.
Oh, he's going into the filthy bathroom. He's gonna lock her in
with your period blood in there
with a belt.
Anthony, I don't know if you know how doors work, but if a door works inward or opens
it works
inward.
Outward.
Oh,
that's gonna slide right on.
Okay. No, he
Okay,
did
so
it
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I
Okay,
thought
so
that he put it left to right, and you're just like, that's not going to work.
our main character
I'm going
did
to
something
kill
right.
you. Right. Finally, you did something right. See, but
Like,
this is the type of shit that I'm saying. If you had such a huge and horrible traumatic experience trying to lose your virginity, would you ever go back to a bar and be like, hey, I'm trying to pick up on a one night stand?
uh, I, I'm an atheist. And I'm going to church. No,
I
I'm
would
good.
literally, God damn it. And he keeps stepping on all these cockroaches. Will
It says
Smith is
cockroach
going to
in
come
his
in here and
shoe.
he's going to slap him any minute now.
So he tried to jump out the
What
window.
the fuck? No. He slipped on the bottle and fell through the window and stabbed himself. And now the two gay guys are at the bottom of the fucking street laughing at him because he
Oh
fell
my
through a window and
god,
stabbed his back on glass. That's fucked up.
this is terrible.
I hope those two
God.
gay guys start having sex on the street.
Oh, they're gonna call on the phone that got thrown out the window. Fucking assholes.
That is amazing. God damn it.
That was the best bit.
So now,
That's so good.
oh, they're homeless. Those aren't the gay guys. Those are the
Oh,
homeless guys.
these guys though. That
They're
comedy
fucking
presence to be
amazing.
like, there's an old unattached phone on the ground. Let me make a phone call for you.
It looks like those are the guys from fucking Home Alone.
Yeah,
They throw the phone
Wet
at him.
Bandits.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is he going to catch that phone? And
all right. Well, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Well, we'll be back with more of the Night of the Virgin. All right,
And
so
we're black.
now, yeah.
Oh.
So the Virgin is waking up.
He still has
With
scissors
his-
in his butt.
He does.
You know
This
what?
is like the worst night ever for a virgin.
He's not going to be able to return that tuxedo.
No, he's not.
There's no way that he's
Good
going to
thing.
get that security deposit back for that casino.
Good thing he only
Tuxedo.
casino. Yeah, he only spent like $50 on this,
Dang, he's just trying to stand up with all these lamps everywhere.
and he just smashed the shit out of that lamp.
Well, here's something. How come all of a sudden the apartment is lit up now? All night long, this
I
apartment
know.
has been dark. And now all of a sudden,
Well, this song. Are you reading these lyrics? It's like venomous, venomous.
Two-legged rat.
This boy's
Ugh.
a serpent.
It's just a scorned lover.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden the walls are a little bit cleaner. No, they ain't.
No, they're just a little lighter.
Dude, there's got to be a fire exit, right?
Seriously, just jump out that shit and like fucking Tomb Raider your ass down there.
Tomb Raider. Dude,
You know how you got to go down like a lot and you got to like jump and jump and jump and jump or whatever.
Dude, where'd that puddle of blood come from? His hand? What's up with his face?
It's a really good. I know.
Ew, it's a cockroach.
Like
in
the
a
blood
puddle
is
of blood.
moving.
It's not. It's the
Ew!
cockroach.
Oh my god!
Ugh.
It just squashed it.
So gross. Dude.
It's disgusting.
Dude, there's got to be someone with the cockroaches. Like Will Smith is going to say, keep my wife's name out your mouth and slap them for killing all those
Which
cockroaches.
actually, like, interestingly enough, I've heard that, like, you know, when like fucking Survivor and Fear Factor and all that bullshit, like, goes out and gets like Madagascar hissing cockroaches and stuff.
Yeah,
like
gross.
you can buy those at the store. You can buy a bag of them.
Where? Like Walmart?
Like, no, not like Walmart, like fucking pet stores and shit.
Yeah, for sure. Because you can use those for like feeding your lizards and your tarantulas and shit like that. Like
I never really thought about that. I was like, where do they buy it?
I got a buddy. You can buy. This is weird. You can buy crickets and cricket eggs. They come in milk cartons. Not milk cartons,
Ew.
egg cartons. I mean, egg cartons. And then the eggs for the crickets will hatch, and then you just give those to your snake or your lizard or whatever the disgusting pet. Ugh,
Yeah.
so this dude has found a
So now we're in a
door,
like a hidden room. Yeah. So like he has a candle, like he's like Vincent Price.
it looks
And
kind of
he's-
like he's in freaking Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Like, Altair, I have a secret for you.
He got his
Here's
ass
your new
whooped.
assassins. So there's like drawings on the wall, like they're like hieroglyphics of
You know his
like-
mouth is dry as shit.
a bunch of naked people with
Dang,
big
look
boobs.
at those. Those are some big ass boobies on that drawing, though. Even he was surprised. He was like, "Damn, look at these things." She doesn't have any
And none of
arms,
these
but
women
she's
were on
got
the Real
some-
Housewives of Ontario.
Dude, what's bigger than double D's? Double
Like
E's, double
E's?
F's?
Yeah, like they're big. They're big. Yeah. Wow. And then there's the lady that's crouched down with her boobs out. That's the statue.
That's the statue right there. That's
Okay. Yeah.
the front version of Nicki Minaj, it looks like. She's got that
Is this-
donk.
Is this before Offset messed that up and then ran away, or is this after?
So there's a bathtub behind the wall, and he's like, "Take this," and he's stomping on these cockroaches.
So now he's finding the source of the cockroaches.
He still has messed up teeth, though.
I know. He's like he's got like a Michael Strahan gap.
Damn, to have
The thing
messed
is-
up teeth and be a virgin, and now he's
I
at the
know.
front door, like just chilling the recliner, just having a nice
He's talking
conversation
to
with
Spider,
Spider.
right? Yeah.
What's up, my dog?
Oh, he needs to impregnate Medea.
What the hell? All of a sudden, all of my animals just have the zoomies. What the shit? So now they have to impregnate Medea, huh? What?
So he has to impregnate Medea. Yeah.
Damn. Who the fuck
But
is
he's
that
like-
Medea guy?
Medea is the older lady that
No,
brought
that black
him
dude.
in. No, that's not Tyler Perry.
Yeah, Tyler Perry's in this movie.
Hello.
Hello. And he talks like that, and then they're gonna come through and they're gonna get pregnant. My Gertrude, and then they're gonna
Brings out his fucking Glock and is like,
Mhm.
"You don't sleep with me right now, you're gonna get capped in the fucking head."
Diary of a
Yeah.
Granny Woman. Diary of a Thirsty Granny. That's the new Tyler Perry movie.
I wanted to see that movie.
I don't. But so now the virgin is talking to Spider through the door. I really hope after
Yeah.
they're done with this coral that they just go to like IHOP and get, all you can eat pancakes.
They're like Medea's really fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Here's
like
a
this
question.
shit. This shit's fucking wild.
Are you a pancake dude or a waffle dude?
Waffles.
God
Actually,
damn. How the hell are me and you so fucking good friends? Pancakes fucking suck. God,
no, like waffles. Waffles
nah.
100%. But like if you offer me pancakes, I'm not going to be like, I don't eat pancakes.
Right.
I only eat waffles.
Could you crisp these up a little bit? I
I'm
love
gonna say
waffles,
thank
man.
you.
Pancakes.
I'm going to say thank you and eat them. Yeah.
So now the virgin is hallucinating because he's
And
looking
he's seeing
at
himself?
himself.
Yeah.
And did he say, "You either fuck her or I kill you"?
Yeah.
You know what I'd say? I'd say, "I've been trying to smash it all night, but all this random stuff keeps happening." What happened to his face?
I still have no idea what happened to his face.
Dude,
I have no clue.
he has all these sores on his face. Like, it's really gross.
But that is not the biggest question I have about this movie.
My biggest question is, when did Tyler Perry get in on this?
I know, but like I'm still very entertained.
I love this movie, dude.
It is so good. Like this is like I'm
Ugh,
not gonna
now
say
we're
it's like we had a camera shot of the nasty ass bathroom.
look at that.
Like this isn't Terrifier 2 levels of good, but we're like inching in that area.
Look at that sink, man. Like, we always talk about it. There's
It's like
gore,
feed me area.
there's
The
scary,
scissors are still in his fucking ass.
and they're just dude. And it's like in like the side of
Take
his
those
butt
out of your
cheek.
fucking ass, dude.
But no, like
Jesus.
I've been taught and I've learned that when you stab somebody with a sharp object, their muscles constrict around that item. So when you see these people stabbing people nonchalantly multiple times, you're just like, dude, their muscles constrict around that.
And he just sat down on the scissors
Yeah, and that's a tiny ass
because
bathtub.
he's in the tub. He's in the tiny bathtub and he sat down on the scissors.
He's trying to take a
Now he's
whore
sitting-
shower or whore bath, whatever we call them these days. Where you
Well,
just
he's
go
kind of like commiserating with a whore bath. Yeah.
where you just
like
go into the
he's
you go into the bathtub or the shower and you just lay on the ground in the fetal position and the water runs over you.
yeah.
We've all been there. They're not all
Yeah.
tens, Anthony. There's some twos and threes.
When you
All
got
right.
2 minutes to shower and you're late to work,
Oh no, I was just a
take a
big
whore
long,
bath.
long night of regrets, and you go home and you just lay in the fetal position on the ground and let the water run over you.
Jeez, and she looks just as fucked up as he does.
What the hell?
Like,
The old woman's in the bathtub with him now?
yeah, that was the old woman.
Oh, and she looks like
They
she
did a
got
good job
sunburned,
of,
like
like-
she's a vampire. Dude,
She looks like
those
that chick from the new
scissors-
Evil Dead.
Those scissors are hurting me. Did you just
I know.
punch her and said,
Get
"Get off
those-
me, bitch"?
Yeah, he did.
All right. Well, he locked her in her own bathroom.
That's impossible.
Right?
Oh wait, he's got the belt. Sorry. Yeah, it's possible.
Uh-oh. So Spider is yelling at him through the door. He's like, "You need to get it done. Pull
So
down
he's
her
just-
panties and F her. Tell me what the F is
Jesus.
going on. I don't care. Just come on her tits too." This seems like he just made
I-
an OnlyFans about his grandma.
I
You're supposed
legitimately
to-
have no idea what she is.
You're supposed to impregnate her and ejaculate on her boobies.
I thought she was a vampire.
That's pretty. Did he say something about licking her balls? Penetrate her, poke her, do what you want.
Yeah.
Come on
Then
her
she just
tits.
punched through the door and opened the door and
I
took
like
the
how he
belt
keeps
off.
telling her to pull her panties down and then come on her tits. Those are two separate
Oh,
areas.
what if I don't-
All right, here comes
Jeez,
Spider.
they let Spider in, and Spider is now going to hold him down while she fucks him.
Either that or, and then he just called both of them homosexuals, except the really derogatory word.
Yeah.
This is really weird.
Oh wow.
So
This is getting really
So Spider is
incestual.
being the big spoon. He's holding down Virgin, and Grandma is forcefully
Riding him.
grinding herself. You know what
And
I'm
we go
saying?
black.
They're forcefully.
Jeez.
What the hell am I trying to say? I don't know, man. I've had a lot of drinks.
And now a bunch
tonight.
of vomit is on the ground. All right.
What the fuck? Is that
You know, it's
outside?
vomiting? No, this is inside. He's
Ew,
vomiting.
he's just puking. What a
I've never
weird-
seen this much bodily fluids in one movie.
What a nerd. So here's something funny. I had a friend who hooked up with a stripper, and he said that they were both just drunk, and that she's like just laid on her side, and she's like, "Yeah, you could just hump my mouth." And he was
Ew.
humping her mouth, and then he's like, I had to get up in the middle of it and go puke because he was so drunk. And I was like,
Oh my god.
I love getting down like the next person, but dude, like, what the hell? Both of you in that situation.
I mean, maybe a little less Jose Cuervo and a little more interaction.
So now
So now
Spider and
it's
Granny,
Spider are having a meet cute
and they're like,
in the
oh, you're going to
corner.
be a mom. You're going to be such a good mom now. And they're making out. And then Virgin is over like 5 feet away from him, puking on the ground, getting up, trying to walk away.
So they had some weird fucking couples fight because she couldn't have a kid by him.
No,
That's what this was.
I think that it was what do you call it? A staged fight. You know, if I was like,
Like,
Anthony, hold me back because I really don't want to fight this guy. And if you didn't hold me
yeah.
back, like, Anthony, hold me back, I said. I don't want to, you know. Yeah, right.
Oh, these thin chairs in front of this door are going to stop me. Urgh.
Right.
I can't do it.
The door opens outwards. So that's the
Yeah.
weird thing.
He didn't figure that part out.
So now the virgin is, why does he have stomach pain? He had all that blocked up semen.
Is he going to die? Is this like some weird like bug thing where like there's certain bugs that, you know, like the males, you know,
Pull
spread
the
their seed and
goddamn
then they
scissors
die?
out of your ass.
Seriously, they're still in there. Come on, man.
No, it's like one of those ejaculation scenes from like Scary Movie where it completely turns him into skin and bones. So now he's crawling away to
It's like
a
yeah.
door that is clearly blocked by the kitchen table.
Yeah.
In Mother
Well, I
Russia,
mean, maybe
we
he's
all
so
wear Adidas tracksuits. What the? Is she trying to bang him again? And so now there's a really close up of
wearing Pumas.
someone's face. Is that his
I know, it's
face?
probably his face. That's his
Ugh.
face.
Looking all jacked
That
up.
thing is, man. Like, unless those scars heal up right, you're gonna have problems later on.
All right. So now
she's wearing her like her Mother Mary like saint garb.
I think she's wearing just turquoise makeup. Like I
But she's also got
started
like
a new
a hoodie
business,
on.
man. I was going to hit you up. I sell turquoise jewelry. I was going to
Yeah.
see if you want it on the ground floor.
I this is my pyramid scheme. You'd be
Dude,
the first person in the pyramid.
this guy looks like homeless Gerard Butler from 300.
He does.
It looks like his,
this is not Sparta, but we treat it like it is. So don't fuck around, motherfucker.
This is Carba, where their diet's only carbs, which is really weird. But so he has the modern day mullet and a beard. Fuck! The joke was on the virgin.
He's pregnant.
He's pregnant with.
Is this like an alien thing where like it's gonna burst out of his fucking stomach?
Fuck no, it's not. This is a Loki thing where the serpent comes out of his pee hole, and then it's made to kill Thor.
All right. Okay.
You know how fucked up that'd be if you banged. Ugh. And
God, she looks like a million years old.
It's like
that's great makeup.
It is. It's really cool, but at the same time,
because she was like,
I've never had like the
maybe
one night
mid-50s
where you take somebody home and they look banging, and the next morning you wake up and you're just like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This dude clearly is like that. He brought home some old white woman, and now he's waking up to an old ass Indian woman. How the fuck you change races?
Like she looks from like she went from like, you know, Granny to like Methuselah's wife if she was in a Bollywood movie.
What the fuck are goddamn Vikings? Scandinavians?
Yeah.
Right? Scandinavian to fucking Indian.
Like we're about to like jai-ho right now.
Right? And this dude, what the fuck? Can you hear my cats going fucking balls to the wall around my living
I
room?
can. Yeah. So we
Jesus.
get this shot of his like fucking stomach with so many veins.
Thankfully,
That's a
it's a
really good
vein.
prosthetic.
I mean, it could
Yeah.
be a veiny
Not a
wiener.
penis. No.
He has worms for
No, like
sure. He has worms. Either that or he has fucking what's that vein disease where your veins
like venous
protrude out of your
thrombosis.
skin? What?
Yeah, venous thrombosis.
Yeah.
Where basically like the pressure in your veins becomes too much and it starts to shoot out of your skin.
You know what would probably
And
release the pressure?
the scissors are still in his fucking ass.
The
Jesus
scissors
Christ.
from your ass.
Take those out. And he's trying to take them out, but he can't.
Yeah, because he's never lifted weights in his life. I swear I'm going to fucking both of you up.
Oh, he took them out.
Finally.
Thank you.
Why do they
that
keep
was bothering
calling him?
me.
Like, oh,
so
calm down.
They told him not to do that, and they called him like the R word.
Yep. And now he's going to stab his belly.
It's like I'm gonna abort this
shit. Yep. And there goes the scissors right to his belly.
Jeez, and he had like this maniacal look on his face.
See? Like this. Anthony, if you lost your virginity to some old woman tonight and all of a sudden you wound up 8 months pregnant, wouldn't you be like, you know what? I'm never having sex again.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
So now we get blurry lights. And
the scissor in Spider's fucking...
It's in Spider's neck.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere. Damn. So now... Okay, I like this.
Guess what? Now you're never going to have a collarbone again.
Yeah. So now pregnant virgin has shoved Mary Granny into the wall and is trying to escape.
And then he's like, virgin stabbed his stomach. And he's like, oh, why does it hurt? So now pregnant virgin has zero water weight on him. What?
Yeah. Wow. He just like Hulk smashed her into the wall. Because they went in, like, that was a good shot, though. Like, they go into the room and you see her fly out.
Damn, and here comes Spider. Still living with those. What the?
Wow, his belly just got, like, exponentially bigger.
Oh, ew, what?
Damn. What did he... Is that a ferret?
Oh, something in the
sink? Rodent? In the sink? In the blood?
Who the fuck is that? Oh.
Wow. So now there's a hole in the wall and the granny is looking through the wall, talking to him.
That's a glory hole. I've seen some of those in the bathroom.
Did he stab her through the wall?
He could stab her with something through the hole.
I think he did stab her with something through the hole, and now she's bleeding.
You find those holes at truck stops and... Look how happy she is. Ew, she's taking a shit in the... Well,
is he giving a shit birth?
He's having a water birth, apparently. And she's trying to walk him through. He's there until calm, breathe, class.
Breathe. All right. We're gonna get there. Push
with your butt. Push with your butt.
Act like it's a shit. Like, oh, is that his butthole or his stomach? That's his stomach. This is gross, dude.
I don't think that's his butthole that the baby's coming out of.
That's his stomach. Yeah.
I
was about to say.
I don't think that's his belly.
It doesn't look like an anus.
That looks like a urethra.
Oh my god,
And
ew.
a
Ugh.
baby just comes out looking like it's doing a half pipe at the Olympics.
Yeah,
And of
just
course,
in this bloody bathtub.
what's
Oh
messed
my
up is like,
god.
thankfully, I've never had kidney stones, but I've seen pictures of kidney stones where they're tiny, 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 and the men like pass out. This looked like a healthy 6.5 pound baby and
I kind of feel
umbilical
like
cord and all coming through
there's
his
like a whole
urethra.
umbilical cord, yeah. Like I kind of feel like people with kidney stones would be like, "No, I'm good. You got next." Like this was fucking horrific.
Yeah. So now this, Jesus.
Is she eating the baby?
No, she
Or
bit the
she
umbilical cord, fucking savage style.
with her mouth?
Yep.
Ew.
All right. And so then she's like, all right, here you go. This looks like a fucking Dawn dish soap commercial. There's so much fucking oil.
We
Look.
have the duck covered in oil,
Yeah.
and you get the Colby Calais song.
And here
When
comes
you take
fucking
me by the hand
Melissa McCarthy Angel song coming on.
in the arms
Yeah.
of
So now
can't finish that
Spider is
song.
grabbing the umbilical cord and dragging Virgin out.
God, this is
I still
wow.
think that looked like, the only reason why I said it looks like a fucking urethra hole is because you know how buttholes like it's like all puckered looking.
Oh no, it is a urethra hole because you see where the origin of it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
like he's grabbing because you don't want to see his stuff, but like, yeah,
yeah,
that's at his dick. Yeah,
man,
totally.
big old 6.5 to 8.5 pound, 22-inch baby came
Oh
from your wiener
Jesus,
hole.
this is fucking rough, dude.
Yeah,
He's got a floppy windsock left.
I know a couple people that lost their virginity and got pregnant, and you're just like, damn, that sucks for you.
What the hell? Yeah,
And this guy,
I
his entire life, he went to school learning. I mean, it is 2023, so men can get pregnant, apparently. Psych. No, they
this is
can't.
2016, bro.
Well, we're watching this in 2023.
Yeah, we are.
And it's so funny how, like, there's those memes where it's like, I bet in 2023 we're going to have flying cars. So, like, some men have menstrual cramps. You're like, no, they don't. Only women do.
Oh my god, this shot is going on forever.
Jesus. And so Spider still has the fucking scissors to his jugular.
But he has the strength to drag a human person by the umbilical cord in the dick.
He is 500 and the dude from Hangover combined.
He is like Zach 500.
Zach 500. So
I
now
I have time
Granny,
this week because the Jonas Brothers are in Raleigh Durham this week, so I think we'll be okay.
God damn it. Did you see what necklace Zach 500 has? He has just a chain link and then a master lock. And now finally,
And then he finally dies.
God damn it. Now he's just looking like fucking Freddie Mercury while he's in his death stance.
Yeah,
They're
like
Nepal, stupid. They're not fucking what? Where's Nepal? Nepal's in India, right?
I think
Nepal ain't in motherfucking
my geography's not great. Yeah,
right?
I'm terrible at geography.
So now she's at the fuck. What the fuck?
The baby sits up on its own.
who was just born sits up. The statue of fucking Nicki Minaj also has a blade shoved up its ass.
She's gonna stab him.
And he says, "Kill me already, whore." You weren't thinking she was a whore a little bit ago.
Yeah.
The baby is hungry.
So the baby is gonna feed on his blood
instead of those boobies.
Then
Zach 500 is still not dead.
No, he's not dead.
Was that a picture of a vagina?
So He shoved his hand up her vagina
Or did he shove his wiener?
and got his phone out.
Just like on Sharknado 2 at the end of the movie where the shark comes and he... Damn. What a night to tell your friends about.
You know the time I lost my virginity and had a baby?
What the fuck did he just throw over? Is that his cover bun?
I think so.
So now Zach 500's back to being alive. Rocking that Metallica shirt.
And he's going to tackle
How come he
Virgin.
tackled him, but he hit the wall first? He tackled him and did a 180?
I mean, they probably both lost muscle control, so it's conceivable.
Not Zach. Zach just grabbed him by one. Jesus.
He's grabbing him by the umbilical cord.
Grabbing him by his dick, basically, and is pulling him to him. Like, God damn.
Jeez. This is rough.
Jesus.
We should have had Doug on this episode.
Right? The fucking wiener umbilical cord.
So
My
much
mom's
bodily
a retired
fluids.
OB, so I'm going to have to ask her the likelihood of... And look at that. Look at how thick that umbilical cord is. That umbilical cord is coming from a urethra. Like, you think his hole got looser? So now it's so
I don't think it's going
quiet
to come
when
back
he
to
pees.
normal. He's pulling it out?
Jesus, that's what you got to do. You got
We're getting that nasty
fuck me
close-up shot.
Yep, and then here's the blood that comes from it.
Ugh. Then he drops the umbilical bag.
Oh god,
the sack,
and then Zach hits him in the head with that bottle of fucking Champezi.
Mystery liquid.
Right. That's so
and now
gross.
Zach's trying to stab him.
Now they're doing a dog pile on Virgin.
Jeez.
I heard something that... Oh, this is gross. Never mind.
So the scissors came out
finally
of Zach 500's neck.
Jesus. Oh, there's a broken bottle. Oh, and now you're grabbing that phone that has all the vagina
blood and
juice
glass
and blood and glass and everything. God. Zach's just walking around his apartment. You know they're not going to get that
spurting all over
back on it.
I know. You just fucked up the wallpaper.
Splurting that.
Damn, that is good arterial spray though.
Yeah, but
I have to say,
kudos.
Really solid.
Good kudos to Virgin because he picked his phone up and it looks like he is recording it, but what he was calling somebody.
Yeah.
Why are you going to call somebody? FaceTime somebody. And who's calling is Bro Raja Malva. Perfect
and
example.
The phone
perfect how I know how to read.
Died? Borjamov?
So I don't think this is...
Jeez. So now the arterial spray continues.
Dude, Zach 500 doesn't die. He got up again and was like, all right, I'm leaving. Gets up, splurts all over, and then leaves, just like I do.
Is he just going to walk down the hallway, spurting on people's doors?
Yeah, he said, I'm getting too old for this, Riggs. And he leaves.
And here comes blood-covered Mary.
And she says, I want your dick. I'd say literally.
No, thank you.
Or figuratively. You know what I'm saying?
And Zach steps in the way. Didn't see that coming.
Wearing that Metallica shirt, that Metallica cutoff.
And he's got
a funnel.
What was he holding?
I don't know.
Was that a funnel or was that his dick?
There's no way that was his dick. That is the loosest urethra hole I've ever seen in my life. It looked like a Super Mario Brother sunflower seed.
I mean, an umbilical cord did just shoot through his dick.
Not Zach 500's.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
It looks like if you made... No, so now he had the bottle through his...
Zach murdered Mary with the bottle. And everything goes black. Wow.
Black and white.
That's an artistic choice. That's nice.
All right. So she's dying with that bottle of Jägermeister through her chest. And Zach is lying face down, ass up, dying. And now this shot looks like the fucking McLovin. She humped him so hard that the bed thing is in the ground. Ew, and there's a baby
and the
crawling
baby
around to him.
Is still crawling around.
That baby is way above the curve. No baby born 10 minutes ago is crawling.
And he slips on a bottle as he's trying to step away from the baby. I didn't think this movie could get more depraved.
Virgin guy still looks pregnant. Oh,
and he throws his phone at the baby.
Threw his phone at the baby. Now the baby's going to get on Grindr or Tinder, whichever one he prefers. And
oh my god,
ew!
And the baby says, "I want your dick."
It's feeding time, motherfucker.
And he's got some sinister ass laugh.
Is it his belly button that opens up looking like a plant from Mario Brothers Wonder?
Yeah.
Nice teeth that the baby has.
So now
it's really weird making fun of a baby.
Virgin jumps out the window. I know.
But guess what? That baby looks fucked in half.
This whole movie's fucked in half.
It looks like that baby fucking is, what do you call it? Deadpool.
Yeah.
Are those teeth or are those maggots? See?
There's maggots and teeth.
Just throwing up gang signs with his mouth, huh?
Yeah.
And the sun is showing, and, well,
the baby burns.
I was about to say he looked like a burn victim, but he literally is he's
on fire.
Yeah.
He's an NBA jam.
Trial by fire, motherfucker. Who's that? Never mind. Another,
jeez.
Touchy subject.
Wow. I have no words.
That's why sunblock is so important, kids. Who the fuck?
Now, who the hell is this?
Why are there so many people here?
Somebody else who wasn't there before because they're not covered in.
So the virgin is just laying on the
fluids.
ground, and there's two people wearing high heels. You can't assume that it's women wearing high heels. I
mean, yeah.
And then he looks over to his left shoulder.
Sees a dying cockroach.
Right. And he's like, oh, this is probably me. And he flips it over like, get out of here, big guy.
Like, fight for your life. Oh, he's outside. Okay.
I don't remember him going outside.
He jumped out the window.
All right. Well, his face still looks like shit.
So now somebody comes through. I'm a doctor. Get out of the way. And sees
his stomach. He's like, what happened to you?
What happened to you?
And the virgin punches
the doctor.
Damn, he debows his ass. And I'm waiting for any one of these white women to be like, you got knocked the fuck out.
Because the doctor failed the ultimate test. Like, you're a medical professional. Don't judge your patient.
You don't even know whose blood is on him.
Yeah.
Could be his, could be somebody else's, could be baby blood. Who knows?
So he's obsessed with this cockroach. And he's going to pick up the cockroach and try to, walk it away.
While he's doing the fucking Thriller walk.
Yeah.
All right, so now he's whispering sweet nothings to this fucking dead roach in his hand.
To a cockroach.
He's singing the Casey and JoJo. I will never find another lover sweeter than juice. He's singing that shit to the cockroach right now, and he's getting ready to eat it. He's got them piranha ass teeth, man.
He does.
God damn. Is he gonna eat it? He's
Those
like,
are
I haven't had
like
protein in me in 3 days.
fucking seesaw teeth.
God, it looks like a Batman villain.
I know. Like the scarecrow. He's telling the cockroach he's pretty.
Seriously, it looks like a graph chart on his teeth. His shirt, no matter how many Tide sticks you use or Tide pens, that shirt is what the fuck? That's the
And
end of the
that's our
movie.
movie.
Damn.
Jeez.
What was that movie with what the fuck? Joe's Apartment? Was that a real movie? Right?
Yeah.
Joe's Apartment, and he had those fucking cockroaches.
Yeah. Joe's apartment. Yeah.
That's what this was.
Damn, dude. All right. Well, let's take a
Refill
break and refill, and we'll be back with the final thoughts. So many final thoughts
on the Noche
on
de Virgin, whatever the fuck it was.
the Night of the Virgin. All right, we're back with so many final thoughts on the Night of the Virgin.
I thought it was solid, man.
This was a surprise contender that just came out of nowhere, and it didn't say hold my beer. It said hold my fucking 12-pack.
Yeah, because shit's about to get real. You're on a
God.
mission to lose your virginity, and then you are the one that gets sucked up and pregnant, and now your dick hole's never going to look the same. It's fucked
And
up,
they don't
man.
resolve anything. It
And-
just stops.
Yeah, so there's that saying that, so when that dude was holding that other guy down in the hallway, and that dude, the virgin, so Spider was the big spoon holding Virgin down while
Yeah.
the granny humps Virgin. So if Spider would have penetrated the Virgin and the Virgin was penetrating the granny, then technically Spider is using Virgin as a condom.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah, basically. He's like, I don't want to be, sacrificed to the sex god of, Baranouche or whoever the fuck this is. Like,
But it's still
like,
fucked up how he kept telling us, like, take her panties down and come on her tits. That's not going to get her pregnant. I'm pretty sure I know how people get pregnant. Coming on boobies doesn't get them pregnant.
no, okay, so
Fool me
when
once, shame on you.
yeah.
Fool me twice, that's strike 3. Boom.
That's a Brian original quote right there. It's next to the George W. Bush, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. You can't fool me twice because you already fooled me once.
Boom. He's already got his guard
Yeah.
up. It's the same thing.
But
give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But teach a fish to man, and the rest.
I've never heard that one.
Oh, well.
But no, I really did enjoy this movie because I came in thinking this is like a demon movie or like a vampire movie, and it's like you meet a girl, you go have sex, you get possessed. No, we're not going to stop there.
Right.
Like this is all sorts of messed up.
There's so many movies, so many great movies that teach us lessons.
Yes.
So, Requiem for a Dream. I never mainline Black Tar because of that movie. Right?
Yeah.
Monster. That single-handedly made me stop picking up highway prostitutes. You know what I'm saying?
That joke never gets old.
This movie, I'm gonna show to my son and be like, look, you fucking
Let your
go.
first time be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Go find a good girl.
Yeah. Don't get a loosey goosey when the bar closes.
Not these battered old ladies.
Right? Men cannot get pregnant. You know? But now look
Until
at
they
this.
can.
And now your dick hole is ripped to shreds.
Now you got a floppy windsock, and now you're done.
Mm-hmm. Now
Life is over.
You are the ones that have the meat curtains on your wiener. Yeah, a loose ass burrito. You know?
Oh my God.
So fucked up. You know?
God, this movie is so fucked. Like this every time I thought like we've reached the grossest thing they can do in this movie. They're like, no,
just a lesson.
wait. Like, no, wait, we got more. We got more.
A lesson,
we can
man.
get grosser.
I really enjoyed it. Like there's so many lessons to learn. Like I remember one of my other friends, they did not believe in manscaping, right? And they lost their virginity, and they were telling me about when their pelvic bones would collide, their pubes would intertwine, and so when they pulled their pelvic apart, it would pull out clumps of their hair, and they'd go back to smashing and then pull it out, then smashing and pull it out. I was like, Jesus Christ, man! Like, you don't fucking shave your pubes, you know? It's
just like call a timeout. Just go.
So
like
many
one
lessons
person
in this movie. Don't
one person just go
prostitutes to lose your virginity. Like, goddamn, find a nice girl and then fall in love, I guess, and lose your virginity, and then get into a fight.
Seriously,
and leave.
Find a nice girl who thinks you're amazing, and go do it.
Right,
and have a wonderful night.
I'm pretty sure that you can't say eeny, meeny, miny, mo at 2:00 in the morning when the bars are closing, and that's going to be the girl you end up falling in love with and raising a family with. You know how pissed I'd be if I was like, hey, your dick hole is the one that's going to push out this 8-pound baby. I'd say that's fucked up.
The fuck it is.
You know? And how dehydrated that guy was. How many times did he get off that night? 18?
Too many.
You know how pissed I'd be too if I was shooting fucking powder because I'd been going all night long, and then the powder. Like, you know, people get pissed off, get impregnated by pre-cum. If you got impregnated by fucking dust, that's fucked up. That's Benjamin Button. That kid's gonna come out with Benjamin Button disease.
Maybe this is like the prequel to Benjamin Button.
Yeah. Like,
and they were like,
Button, who was your mom? I don't know. Some fucking crazy Indian woman who lived fucking in Mexico. Like, who was your dad? Some virgin who gave birth to me, looking like motherfucking Loki from Thor.
And my uncle was Spider. He knew El Chapo. I swear he did.
Exactly. Well, what happened that night? I don't know. My dad got stabbed in the ass with some scissors. And then those same scissors. You know what I'm saying? What hepatitis? Yeah. Is it hepatitis C that you get from human shit? You know how pissed I'd get if I fucking got stabbed.
Like, I don't think you can pinpoint one hepatitis in this movie. I think it's like A through F. Like,
dude, you know how like pissed I'd be
A through fucking Z.
If you stabbed me in the neck with scissors and I lived. I was like, hey, Brian, we got some good news and some bad news. The good news is you survived being stabbed in the neck with scissors. The bad news is those scissors were in that person's ass and they had fecal matter on it. So now you have Hep C. I'd be like, fuck me, man. Like,
yeah, really.
How you going to explain that to like your next girlfriend or wife or anything like that? Like, hey, I have hepatitis C. They'd be like, you're a dirty bastard. No. Trust me. It's from being stabbed in the neck from ass scissors. Nah. That ain't real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked up. No, I was like, oh, I got stabbed in the neck by ass scissors. They'd be like, what are ass scissors? I'd be like, dude, Think of the name. That's literally what they are.
Scissors that have been in your ass.
It would have been
You
funny
know
if
those
they would've-
scissors like you use to cut yarn? It's those scissors. But in my
except
neck.
in the ass.
After they've been in somebody's ass. Yeah. No, like, okay, so this movie, I think this is one of those movies that it does a really good job of
Ouch.
like anticipating the audience, because this very easily could have been a predictable movie where we're stuck in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was about to say this isn't.
I can see that
predictable
happening,
at all
yeah.
by me.
No, it is completely unpredictable, and that's what I love about it, is the fact that like it anticipates the audience, that it's like, oh, you're about to get bored, let me throw some more fucked up shit at you.
It would have been amazing if they would have had like a montage of his pregnancy, like him going to JCPenney and taking like fucking maternity pictures and shit like that, you know?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
eating for two.
Right? He goes
Yeah.
and gets 2 meals at fucking In-N-Out.
Don't
No.
judge me.
Right?
I know they're both double doubles. Shut the fuck up.
With cheese.
With cheese. Animal style.
God. Animal style.
No, yeah, but like I love this movie because
I like a
yeah,
meal that
it's-
makes my breath smell like shit. I like
Yeah,
a
no,
meal that will prolong my virginity or kissing another girl.
yeah, really.
No, I thought the movie, I thought it was awesome,
It's
man.
so good. Like I was at, once it gets ridiculous and it starts to get more ridiculous, I'm like, I'm in. Just keep going. Like I don't know where we're headed,
Jump on that train.
but I'm on the train to the end.
What's
let's
that
get
band
there.
name? O-Town something. Come on, ride the train. Whoop, and ride it.
Oh, that's you know, I know that one.
Yeah. They actually
hold on,
co-wrote
let me
the
go to
movie,
my-
I bet.
They probably did. They were like,
get on the
we have
train
this
of old
we have
women.
this song. Come
Of old women.
on.
See, it just goes to show you, women are just
Quad City DJs.
Quad City DJs. Old women need it just as bad as younger dudes need it.
That is the longest fucking song in the world, too. That's a side point, though.
How fucking long is that song?
7 minutes.
Man, that ain't nothing compared to fucking Meatloaf. He would do anything for love.
I would do anything.
Anything. He emphasizes it. But I won't
But
be
just not
pegged.
that. But just not that. I just won't do that.
There's a line that he just doesn't
there's
cross, man.
There's a line, but we never know what it is.
I bet it's pegging.
Yeah, no. Like the gore in this movie is like gloppy and gross. It's like they had listened to previous episodes of our podcast and they were like, what is about to make Anthony vomit?
Right.
It's like, do you have syrupy, gross, gloppy blood
I know
that
they
is going to
can't
come out of places
stand
we're not
dirty
ready
walls,
for? And dirty walls.
You know,
Like, okay, let's do that. Let's
like,
make
what's
them
the
vomit.
grossest thing? All right.
Because I was
went to
almost
a
there.
garage sale this weekend, and I got a goblet made out of jade emerald. All right, that's weird enough. But what about saving up months worth of period blood?
A month's worth, yeah.
No, months. Plural months.
Did she say months? She said plural months, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So,
You said it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
like, Merry Christmas. I've been saving this since fucking Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm.
But yeah. No, this.
It didn't
This shit's
coagulate
fucking-
or anything yet.
I know, it's
why
still
in
gloppy.
the bathroom, because it's so fucking hot and humid in there.
Maybe she like heats it up nightly. I don't know.
Jesus.
Like,
I'm surprised
waiting
there aren't
for-
like a bunch of just hundreds of feral cats just roaming around her alley.
I know.
Like, I smell all that salmon and crab and flounder, fucking
How does
puffer
like
fish.
the landlord just not like sniff around and be like, "Ma'am, I need to do a wellness check on your apartment
Vagina.
because it just smells awful in this hallway."
I'm pretty sure Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment smelled better than hers.
Yes. 1,000,000% yes. I watched that entire Netflix miniseries, and I can attest that if you have a barrel in the corner of your bedroom, that this is worse than that.
7 skulls in it.
Jesus Christ.
But you
Oh
know
my
what?
God.
You know what also kind of, takes a jab at women in this movie is how big you think that goblet of period blood was.
It was like a pimp cup, so
What, like a 1 cup of liquid? So
it's like 1 cup of liquid. It's a good it's a sippable amount.
what if it was a magic
But, like,
goblet?
you're gonna have to
It was a
refill soon.
magic goblet because it didn't look very full. It looked like he had a cup of liquid in it. But then when it fell on him, it was more than enough liquid to cover his head and his face and like his goddamn shoulders.
Do you think it's like the magic 6-pack?
Yes, 100%. This is the magic period blood. Like some women miss their menstrual cycle. This one, it was just nonstop for fucking 8 months straight. You're just like, good God, when is it going to end? And you're just like, it's never going to end until you impregnate a man. Oh. See, it's like the movie The Ring. That woman was on her cycle until she gave her Red Wings to somebody. And then the guy who took her Red Wings, then he got impregnated and she's back to being a normal cycle. And that guy kicked out a baby from his urethra hole. And now he has a loosey-goosey dick. And
he's obsessed with cockroaches.
Yeah. I guarantee one of those cockroaches crawled up his dick. And now
guess who's back to being a virgin?
And now South Park is going to make an episode about a cockroach crawling up a dick rather than a fucking gerbil crawling up an asshole.
Yeah.
Lemon Winks
no,
too.
This wow.
It was a good ass movie, man. It
was so good. Like, it was
good.
I mean, if like
they should make a part 2
Terrifier, they should. If Terrifier 2 was like a 10 for us or close to a 10, this is like a 9.8.
It was good.
It's pretty damn good.
So
yeah, but I love this movie.
I'm pretty fucked up right now.
Yeah, me too.
But all right, have to now I gotta wake up and make fucking random people hash browns and waffle bowls, eggs, bacon, strawberries.
Well, we should close this one out then.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Get a good
well, thank you for listening.
Sleep.
Yes. Yeah, well, thank you for listening, and we appreciate everything you have done for us this year in our unprecedented growth.
Thank you. If you've made it this far in the episode, super appreciative of you.
Yes, and definitely watch this movie.
100%.
Unless you have a weak stomach, then have a bucket in front of you while you watch this movie.
Don't be a baby back.
All right. We'll talk to you next time.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. This podcast is available on all major podcast networks and YouTube. If you like what you're hearing, please follow, like, and subscribe to us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.